Hello everyone, and this is my review for WWE Smackdown on November 2nd, 2012. And basically Smackdown was pretty much just a setup for a lot of setup for the Survivor Series pay-per-view, keeping the feuds together between like Kofi Kingston and Miz, also the feuds with Alberto Del Rio and Randy Orton, and of course, continuing the feud with Big Show and Sheamus. They started out the night with Miz TV, which was basically him attempting to interview, or by attempting just basically insulting Sheamus until Kofi Kingston and Big Show interrupt, which eventually leads into their tag match later in the night. Also, there was a return on the show. It really didn't mean too much in the end. At least not to me, but obviously some people might still like him. The Great Khali came back. He fought David Otunga. They had an okay segment in the backstage with Otunga, Booker T, Teddy Long, and Natalya, where of course naturally David Otunga takes a spit take when he finds out he's going to be facing Great Khali later that night. Match itself is what you would expect. It's a Great Khali match, not much really there. Another match that kind of had me questioning what was going on there was the fact that they had Justin Gabriel and R-Truth in a match. Both of these guys are considered faces and really have, unless they're trying to pull one of them to become a heel at some point in time, whether they're going to turn Justin Gabriel heel or vice versa, I don't know in this case, but it didn't seem like this was going to be any kind of setup to anything. It was just a match for the sake of just having the match there. And the match itself was it was okay. It was a pretty good match. It was just kind of there. It didn't seem to have a purpose at all. Speaking of purpose, it seems as if right now Wade Barrett, instead of just having like a storyline for himself, he's basically keeping storylines together in his matches. Like a lot of the times with his matches with Sheamus, Big Show was somehow getting involved, so he was continually helping build the feud between Big Show and Sheamus. Now he seems to be helping continue the feud and building the feud between Randy Orton and Alberto Del Rio. So here's hoping that he'll be facing one of those two when those two are done with their feuds, because right now Wade Barrett does need he needs a good feud in there. He's putting on good matches again in the ring, and hopefully we just see a feud come for him here in the near future, because he really needs it. The Sheamus, Kofi Kingston, and Big Show Miz match was a pretty good match as well. Your typical tag team main event that they would put together, especially going into pay-per-views, especially the fact that they're setting up the Big Show Sheamus rematch, and of course the Team Miz, or not Team Miz, but Team CM Punk versus Team Foley going into the pay-per-view as well. So yeah, it was your typical type of main event. Not a bad match, not overly great, but fun to watch. So overall, I felt the SmackDown for this week was it was a good show. It was a good show. It wasn't anything spectacular. It wasn't anything overly bad. You just basically had a lot of setup going into the Survivor Series pay-per-view, and that's definitely something they needed to do. You want to set up the pay-per-view. You want to set it up properly. Hopefully, we'll be seeing some other matches be built together going into the pay-per-view and furthering along. That's pretty much all I've got for SmackDown this week. I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed.